the top of the 8th inning. Mookie Betts takes the ball from Duarte. We say thanks to Google Cloud for the 3 in the 3rd inning. Dodgers got their 4th run in the 5th. Home run for the Mets. Mookie Betts 1 for 3. Rounder pass.
Wow, and that's not playing that position. First baseman, watch this right here. He's got, oh, where are you? Oh,
hadn't started there since May 1st, and this year, Tommy Edman waves over the first one from Duarte.
He
had a long way to go by the time. On surgery, missed most of 2 seasons. His 5th game is in some pain after that.
He's got hit 2 different spots where his hand is. Watch where it gets him. Right on the wrist of his glove.
He's had a thumb injury, a pinky injury, a wrist injury, a hand injury. Up a little bit, now forearm bruised. Sleeper Picks, sponsored headed into the deadline. A lot of candidates. Going to have a lot of calls coming here to David Stearns and the Mets. They're going to be free agents at the end of the season or in 1 more year. As deep do they end up going into that roster in the sell-off?
Fairly deep, Joe, because they have trades. You see Peralta and Holmes. Holmes has a player option, but he's like Shane D. relievers. A.J. Minter and Brooks Raley. The outfielders, Luis Robert Jr. But Luke Weaver. The Mets have him for another year. They want to compete.
Tucker. I mean, with that in mind, Kenny, is there going to be any major league talent that'll come back to New York, you think?
The way the deadline is setting up, you have very few sellers. I want some major league talent. Now, with players on expiring contracts, just 2+ probably will be the bulk of prospects coming back. But at the same
ouch. Tucker.
These sellers more so than buyers. I don't know that I believe that. Done really well for them coming over from Toronto. Kike Hernandez is coming back to play. Now they've got a ton of prospects. And they also know that as John to include greater payroll restrictions, and the Dodgers are going for a 3-time, they might not want to pay the price.
Tommy Edman was running with that pitch. He'll head back.
They keep playing well. And as they keep playing well, if they hit it, if someone gives them what they're looking for, regardless of where they are in the standings. But at the same time, and John, I want to hear you, but that's a difficult thing to do when you've got a chance in a weak American League.
Would understand if it changes your franchise, knowing you're not going to re-sign him. Know what the players said. The player saying all the right things. He wants to finish with Detroit. Most crucial 7 days for the Detroit Tigers, because if they do win 5 out of 6, not re-signing this guy, I don't know how. But here's a boatload of prospects that could change your franchise moving forward.
Series this year with Stubble?
Well, that's why the next 7 days are going to be so important. I mean, they have not here, but I also don't think.
Edman runs again. Tucker fouls it again. Marathon here.
Risk reward of you're either left with nothing and no playoffs, or you have one.
On the way to a 5th consecutive win. Here's a strike him out, throw him out. Anybody was getting greedy thinking they might turn him into their team. Between the Dodgers to the Mets in his Hall of Fame career for the Dodgers. Dave Roberts is talking to us, John, about what is to be accomplished over the last post this year. He, without hesitation, said this guy, Ricardo Henriquez, in his Blanco. 2.41 ERA for Henriquez, who in 24 out of Cumana, Venezuela. Look out, he got hit. 101 isn't going to feel really good. Bench board to lead off this 8th inning. Up comes Luis Robert. Man. 2-0. Fights it off foul. 2 balls and a strike on Robert. The one fully healthy season that Robert's had. He had 38. Henriquez. Robert takes it low and the count is full. Let's try to put that. Spoils it, stays alive. On the first game of this series last night by a final of 4-2. They've won all 4 matchups. Way overthrows this one. The Mets not knowing where it's going so far.
Timing the ball coming out of his glove. Timing about some of the cues of get back to
He has just one in his first season with the Mets. He also has one in the 8th. Enriquez deals and finds the zone. Good visit from Mark Pryor. The Mets have 5 hits. On an 0-1, Polanco fouls it off, strike 2.
Couple strikes up in the zone right there. See what he does. He may stay.
This is up with a 4-seam.
Fuera el bateador zurdo y los rompientes a los zurdos le han pegado, le pegó al corredor de
Enriquez. Polanco watches it miss for ball 2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Just caught the top of the zone.
They did lower the strike zone. And they went
Strictly human zone, but that's a spot where you can go to and get overturned calls.
The crazy part about it, you're not really taught to throw a high breaking ball.
Ties him up with 101, but he's able to lay it off.
99 nada más.
2-1, Simeon swings through a fastball. 2-2. Got it by him, strike 3. 102. Turn it up and empty arm.
It's like that. It's
The baby is due up, and Tanner Scott's coming in. Coming up next weekend on Fox, it's the Yankees and the Cubs. Who's in front? 2-run double from Tyrone Taylor last inning, making a 1-run game. And here's Jared Young's into the game to play first base after Beatty had been pinch hitter. And this season, 1 blow-up game against the Braves, but outside of that, he's Hernandez. It's under this one and for the first out. Switch hitter, righty-lefty. Roberts gives him. Almost hits Russia.
Esta no se quebró, pero le dio con la parte más delgadita y el otro le va.
To first and caught by Young. Initiative to highlight the fun and accessible ways to play our great game. Mr. Matt hoping for something to cheer for. 9th, Otani, who's 0 for 4 today, takes the ball. Deals with that knee issue. Sends this one in the air to left field. It's there, and that's a 7-pitch hitter for Braziban. So best for New York.
History shows one more than July. Impact all
Give you an idea how we got here. Yamamoto, 6 innings, gave up just 1 run. 2 in the 8th. To get to within 1, and it's going to be Brock Stewart right in his career. One as a rookie in 2017, and the other one in 2020.
The heartbeat will be different. I guarantee you. It's not just another.
High strike, and again, those 2 channel out. And soon after they got him last year, he was injured, so it shut 12 games since getting healthy. Lindor.
Batazo elevado en la zona de foul. Estamos en la parte baja de la novena entrada. Los Ángeles buscando, obviamente.
Almost got it.
Abanicando.
That's where the target was. Still missing.
Primero que contribuyó en cuanto
Got him with the high fastball, right where he wanted it.
Got it away and got it up.
Recibe con bola.
Places.
So 1 away in this 9th inning, brings up Bo Bichette.
Este puede golpearlo bien
hacia Freddie Freeman. Por la vía.
Just misses away. 1 challenge left.
en el medio y le hace rolincito. Ahora hay que fajarse con este muchachito que
It's 1-0.
que
Bichette
puede enganchar un poquito.
bounces on towards the middle.
Dos rodados. Dos rodados, pero también se pasa por medio. Abanica, pero con unas intenciones malísimas.
A little bit hotter,
derecha,
a little bit
como que le
faster.
molestó la muñeca
Looking
o
for his
algo.
first save. Strike 1, that thing dancing.
El lanzamiento localizando muy bien, con buen comando también de ella. Eso también. Se abanicando tremenda.
Oh, 2.
De Brock Stewart. Alcanzar los Los Ángeles no solamente ganan este encuentro 4 carreras a 3 de
Brock
serie
Stewart
con
picks up his
ellas
first
el
save
día de
of the
ayer
year.
y otra también en el día.
They're 5-0 against New York this year, and they're 6-2
La última que vimos aquí en Nueva York
On the
con los Yankees
road,
el fin de semana
once
pasado,
again,
logró
but
su
when they
objetivo.
scored to it
Ofensivamente
late night,
hablando,
but
lo que
early morning,
ha hecho Kyle Tucker y de
great
eso vamos a
festivity.
The studio. Chris Myers and the D-Train. Dontre Willis will have post-game.